When I sit down to put together this list, now into its 6th year, I like to reflect on the internet year that was. Noah Smith, a Bloomberg contributor, put it best in August when he tweeted, 15 years ago, the internet was an escape from the real world. Now, the real world is an escape from the internet. Between fake news and cyber attacks, bots and kerfuffle, the internet in 2017 sometimes felt like a treacherous and tedious place to be. So much so, that as the year draws to a close, many of us are seriously examining the true effects social media has on our lives. Even Facebook has admitted its own service might not be that good for us, unless we actively participate. With that in mind, consider this a list of the most active participants of the internet in 2017. The people that, whether intentionally or not, mostly not, provided laughs, relief or inspiration, and sometimes all three. Anything Brexit related has been excluded, and I've also sidestepped US politics, including a certain viral green frog. There's no scientific justification behind my choices, and, as ever, you're welcome to tell me how wrong I am over on Twitter. You certainly did last time. Ottoman Steak, a post shared by Nusra_ET number Salt B, at Nusra_ET, on January 7, 2017 at 2:44 a.m. PST, and of Instagram post by Nusra_ET. The internet loves sass and saltiness. With Turkish chef Nusret Gaki, we got both. His stylish preparation reached its climax when he sprinkled some salt with an attitude that saw the father of 9 nicknamed Salt B. The year's first major meme was born. All of my feelings are coming from inside of the meat down to when I put the salt onto the meat, Mr. Gaki said of the moment. You can end number 39, T be broke if you don't end number 39, T check your bank account. End of Twitter post by @RyanWindow. Iowami is the talented mind behind Hood documentary, a brilliant Newsbay 3 mockumentary following Roll Safe, RS, an aspiring grime artist in London. The series was critically acclaimed, but Iowami himself achieved global viral fame thanks to one screenshot, an image of RS tapping his temple. The gesture proved to be a versatile meme for emphasizing humorously flawed logic. Me, I'll take a biology class, I am smart enough for this, just watch me. Teacher, cells. Me, end of Twitter post by @eskblua. Despite being an image format older than the web itself, the GIF has an enduring appeal. In February, a man captioned simply as "blinking guy" on Good Morning America, went viral, though the GIF in question was created more than 2 years prior. As is often the case with reaction GIFs, it was the caption, not the footage, that made the posts travel. The man behind the blinks is Drew Scanlon, who pulled the bemused expression during a gaming video posted on YouTube by Giant Bomb. If you had to just pick one video to represent 2017, this one would surely be it. Professor Robert Kelly was, and still is, a regular fixture on Newsbay News, drawn upon for his expert insight into the goings-on between North and South Korea. But one appearance put his own family center stage. As the expert talked to the Newsbay, his 4-year-old daughter Marion, unmissable in yellow, burst into the room, marching like a young woman on her way to becoming world famous. Moments later, her brother James trundled in. And then, Young-ae Kim, the heroic wife and mother, came to save the day. Professor Kelly worried his reputation was ruined, but it was quite the opposite. The moment struck a chord with anyone balancing home and work life, and sparked a debate about cultural stereotypes. The Killers, it started out with a kiss, how did it end up like this? Me, it was only a kiss, it was only a kiss. End of Twitter post by @Erike of Testate. Also in March, Meryl Streep started shouting lyrics at the top of her lungs. Once again, the caption is what made this one break through. The picture itself was from an awards show in 2015. This stunning picture of Safiya Khan at an English Defence League, EDL, rally in Birmingham, UK, spoke a multitude of words. It was seen by many as a shining example of calm defiance in the face of loud hatred. MS Khan made the most of her viral fame. She spoke at several political events and did several turns as a model. As The Guardian noted, the photo was taken just a week after Pepsi's atrocious attempt to create a similarly themed image. Its tone-deaf advert featuring reality star Kendall Jenner offering a drink to a police officer went viral for all the wrong reasons. The firm later pulled the ad and apologized. Meanwhile in Australia, newsreader Natasha Exelby was caught unawares, live on air. She missed her cue, momentarily stared dreamily at a pen she was holding, let out a loud gasp, and then threw to the sport. An outpouring of support on social media wasn't apparently enough to stop ABC dropping her from on-air duties. An overreaction to an overreaction, commented Russell Crowe. Yes, that one. End of YouTube post by Bill Wirtz. Animator Bill Wirtz starts you off with, "Hi. You're on a rock, floating through space." And over the next 20 minutes he takes you on a quick-fire, often hilarious, history of the world. His video takes in the shifting global political powers at a rate no documentary would ever dare. There's a few liberties along the way, sure, but it's delightfully informative, and more than 30 million people have watched it to date. Not bad for a history lesson. End of Twitter post by @AsamiesAC. As in 2016, when we were lucky to enjoy Pokémon Go, augmented reality was at the center of another huge viral hit. Users of Snapchat took a dancing hot dog to their hearts, often posting snaps showing the beefy little guy in a variety of precarious situations, such as getting hit by a train. The hot dog was such a hit that it prompted Snap, the parent company of Snapchat, to produce its second ever physical product, a dancing hot dog Halloween costume. Speaking of Snap products, its first, you may remember, was spectacles. The glasses, which record video, initially proved extremely popular when released late last year. Now, however, there are hundreds of thousands of them piled high and unloved in warehouses. It may have just been me, but July was pretty quiet on the viral front. Still, this trick shot of a flip-flop into a rubber ring put a smile on people's faces. My question is always, how many times didn't it work? Anyway, between that and a nasty obituary, that later proved fake anyway, July really wasn't one to remember. End of Twitter post by @BLVCK. Grip. Your bog standard memes typically come and go pretty quickly. But every now and then you get something that joins the A-list and endures well beyond a few weeks. From 2017, I think distracted boyfriend will be the meme that sticks around for years to come. The cheesy stock picture it features was originally titled, "Disloyal Man with his girlfriend looking at another girl." And that's exactly what it is, though it's the versatility of depicting being distracted from what's good for you in favor of something more exciting that makes this meme so adaptable. "It's crazy what people can imagine," said Mario, the boyfriend, in an interview with NY Mag. "If you want to up your chances of becoming a viral sensation, may I suggesting being Irish? It's a tried and tested formula, as Ruairi Frostbit McSorley from 2015's list would no doubt tell you. Attaching the Irish demeanor and accent to a humorous situation makes for unstoppable viral success, and this year's prize for Best Irish People on the Internet goes to the Flemings. Catch him, Derry, shouts son Tad to his dad who is trying to catch a bat that has flown into the family kitchen. Terrified mother Maureen, meanwhile, peers through the door. Eventually, it all gets too exciting for the dog who, well, watch the clip. The Flemings later appeared on U.S. comedian Jimmy Kimmel's late-night TV show. Meanwhile, a girl got stuck in a window after trying to throw away a POO on a first date and we all had a jolly good laugh at that. If you've been sexually harassed or assaulted, write me too as a reply to this tweet. End of Twitter post by @Alyssa_Milano. Critics of social media like to say it's little more than frivolous rubbish, pictures of your lunch and stupid memes. That's only half true. Of course, the power of sites to push forward a movement can't be disputed. This year, empowered by reports in the press that took down some of the most powerful men in Hollywood and beyond, women the world over started posting their own experiences of sexual harassment on Twitter. Under the hashtag #MeToo, the stories gathered pace showing what many had known for a lifetime, that sexual abuse was, and is, everywhere. And the doors are open. The rush came and went, quickly. Black Friday at Newsbay. London News at Newsbay_have yours. A end of Twitter post by @Frankie_Mac. If there's one thing the British can agree on, it's that we're not Americans. And though there may be more similarities between our people than we'd care to admit, or even realize, we do like to think we're above the undignified spectacle that is a raucous Black Friday stampede. You know the scene, doors open and a crowd piles in, desperate to get one of the few TVs at a special discount. Panic, trampling, fighting, oh no, not us. We save that sort of thing for the opening of a new IKEA. Anyway, the Newsbay's Frankie McCamley captured it best with this clip from Kay's PC World on Oxford Street. How the staff kept things orderly I'll never know. Speaking of anti-climaxes, November also saw a distinct lack of drama in front of the Weather Channel's cameras. The crew had wanted to get footage of the Georgia Dome in Atlanta being demolished, but instead were interrupted by a bus. Gutted. I can't handle this end of Twitter post by @ColtonQDO, and the internet had a great laugh over this disturbingly proportioned bear on sale on Amazon. Long legs but otherwise good, wrote one review. My parents were married for more than 20 years, divorced, fought a lot, went to work on themselves. Years later, they start dating, and as of yesterday, this happened. Congrats Mom and Dad. True love always finds its way back around. End of Twitter post by @Music1996. Man, Jeffrey and Lori Egan were married for 25 years until their divorce in 2014. But, according to this piece from BuzzFeed, they recently started dating again. On Christmas Eve, Jeffrey repopped the question, proving it's never too late to give something a second chance. And with that, I hope you enter 2018 with as much purpose as little Marion Kelly, or at least the confused innocence of baby James. Happy New Year.